Those slides are from the introduction of the project. And if anybody has any interest, I'll leave it for the posterity. So anyway, the idea was to develop an offline first annotation tool for named entity recognition. It's kind of a continuation of a work I have done previously in Blah Age. It's kind of very stupid and silly, but it was a naive use case and I just picked on it. So it does everything in browser. That's what's important. It has a very swift interface, and a lot of people liked it. So we were thinking how to go forward from here, and this was basically a proof of concept, and it's actually kind of a sandbox or mixed bag of things which you can do within browser related to annotation. So from there, I kind of took some rationale that we need more of these things can be done within the browser and can improve some of this workflow. So I see a big future for doing this because web technologies are evolving much faster, and especially browsers are getting really, really better at doing many things. And at the end of every workflow, there is a web-based application, so we're fine. So in this hackathon, we wanted to integrate bring your own data concept. That the proof of concept just uses a pre-built model, which is not useful for a real-world use case. So I wanted to import pub dictionaries, then integrate text-to annotation interface, and export annotation to various formats. And that's why I started to. That any application that can be written in JavaScript will eventually be written in JavaScript. That's the core idea of this thing. And finally, here I present Togotv. It's just like a seamless text annotation anytime, anywhere. That's what the whole idea, that you can annotate anytime, anywhere. And a little link over there. And of course, all demonstration will not work. So turn on the dark mode. So what it does is you can go to pub dictionaries and download a dictionary of what you like. I'm going to be really aggressive a bit. I'm going to get a really big one, HPO, maybe my favorite one. So it has almost 40,000 entries. So why from zip for this one? So, okay. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to get a TSV file of this one. And where should be downloads? Okay. So we have this interface. This is hosted in GitHub. So there's no server component at all. It draws everything in your browser. So from here onwards, I'm just going to be very so that's how what works. So it was indexed 39,000 terms, and I did it real time. There's no screenplay video. So anyway, the model is loaded. So even if you close your browser tab or go offline and come back and open the same tab, the model should be there. You don't need to reload it anytime. So it's perfectly offline for that. And for HPO, I have a little bit sample text for demonstration, so you can load it. And that's a real-time. No, it identified almost this much terms, and we have this annotated text. But it doesn't stop there. You can either edit in pub annotation, so it just opens the pub annotation in hosted text A hosted in pub annotation and do things there. And also you can click edit in text A, and you have a full text A interface here. That's it. That's all. So play around and have fun, and let me know if you like it, or if you have some comments or some bugs. So I continue from here. This thing is, so far I implemented a bring your own data. I demonstrated, then offline persistent availability of the data model, then serverless NIR, then built-in text annotation interface, and support for larger dictionaries. Yeah, sure, 40,000. You can go more. I wanted to download larger dictionary from pub annotation, but the server fails. So it's not my problem. There are more bigger dictionaries. Then export this model and share and reuse with other people. But I now don't see which use case for that, because it takes only a couple of seconds to generate the model, because I work too much to optimize it. So there is no big use case for that. But in progress, in the coming days, persistent annotation data across sessions, so that even if you use pub annotator and close the browser, the annotation data will also be carried over. So that's what I think. Then import models, which I don't know why, but still will do that. Fully offline first PWA support. This cannot be enabled because a TextAE bundle size is 3.5 MB. It's a single file. That is not advised to be bundled as a progressive web application. So we should do something to work on that. Then better UI UX, because it's just for demonstration, not a good tool. Maybe we need to work a lot to make it a better, more useful, usable tool. And a mobile app and a desktop app, that's what I was working on doing this. Then better, let's say, integration, because you can just click and go to search and stuffs like that, then auto suggestion stuffs like that. Then history and versioning of annotation. So if you start to annotate, you save like Google Docs or something, you can go back and get all the versions offline from the browser. And 100% privacy assured. Thank you. And finally, most production software bugs are soft. They go away when you look at them. But if you see one, just let me know.